You know, the world feels like it's changed forever, and in some ways it probably has, but there are some things that haven't changed, like community gardens. They're always going to be good for bringing people together and for providing fresh produce that you can use at home. But it has got me wondering how community gardens are handling the current social distancing rules. So I thought I'd check out my local, the North Perth Community Garden. The garden's a great place for people to come for so many different reasons, both physical interaction and that grounding, but also from a mental point of view too, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I think particularly at the moment, people are stuck at home with nothing to do. They're feeling disconnected to their community. So I think even though we can't do a lot of the social things we normally do at the garden, at least you can still come here, you can tend your plot, you can look after your friends' beds if they're unable to be here, you can water some fresh seedlings, or we notice our friend's broccoli is about to be perfect and we know they're stuck at home, so we might cut it and leave it on their doorstep for them.
That's really lovely. And how many members do you have?
So we have plot members and we have communal garden members. So we have just under 40 individual plots, which are like old English allotments, I guess.
Yeah.
And that will be a whole household, so there'll be all the family members. We've also got a childcare centre that brings up their little 4-year-olds to garden their bed, and we've got, you know, big ethnic background, people growing vegetables from their cultural background. We've got retired people, we've got families. We're by no means experts in gardening, and I think we're all learning and sharing what we know and what we've had success with and what we've failed at. But we're all really passionate and really interested and really happy to share what we do know and what we've found out.
The garden's an eclectic mix of different edible plants from all kinds of backgrounds. And it's always here I see Australia's unique cultural diversity on display as people grow food that links to their origins, like lemongrass, with its roots literally buried deep in Asian cuisine. It's a perennial plant that's brilliant in so many of my favourite dishes. The garden certainly hasn't gone into hibernation, and late autumn is delivering a bountiful harvest right across the garden of all sorts of edibles. But this is one you might be interested in. This is the sweet potato. Now, it's a great ground cover. Of course, people grow them for those beautiful big potatoes that'll be sitting under the ground, under the plants at the moment. But what you probably don't realise is just how good the new fresh shoots are of this plant. They're a rich source of plant nutrients and antioxidants. So thrown into a stir fry, or even these fine tips eaten fresh in a salad is incredibly good for you. Across the country, a lot of community gardens have closed, but there's still a lot open. And if you're not sure whether you've got one open that's near you, the best thing to do is to check with your local council or check out this website.